Hello Eurovision friends, thank you so much for coming to my channel Eurovision Histories. Today was day number 4 of rehearsals for the Eurovision Song Contest, and I want to give you my first impression based on these very short TikTok clips and the few photos that Eurovision.tv has published. Thank you for that, by the way. So don't over-interpret everything I say. It's based on not a lot of things, and it's a lot of speculation, but that's still fun. This channel is, and will follow the EBU's decision on which countries participate in Eurovision. And the first country to perform today, or to rehearse today rather, was Latvia, Dons and Hollow. And you can see that he has a new outfit that we haven't seen before. He does like the blue outfits. So there has been a bit of evolution, less and less arms. And now he also has this armor, which is out of blue leather, it looks like at least, and kind of shows abs that might be there or might not be there. His arms indicate that he has been at the gym. We have seen him at the gym, I think, with Sara Bonici from Malta. I am not sure about this outfit because the song is a sweet, slow ballad, and he looks very futuristic in this, as if he was part of the Backstreet Boys or something, so kind of nostalgic, futuristic, if that makes sense. The video was interesting because he also has a very good speaking voice, and of course the best part about this whole performance is his voice, which was 100% on point again. You can see that he has a circle as well and some dawn in the graphics. He's standing in the circle, and the lights are really beautiful, to be honest. But yeah, not too much else to say about that. A good, solid performance. I'm still unsure whether this will manage to qualify. Then we have Megara and Once Once for San Marino. They kind of stuck to their style with the pink and the black that we've seen before in a lot of their performances, but there's a lot of K-pop elements in the outfit and in the staging as well, which I like and which I think will make this even more accessible to a wider audience. There are cool graphics in the background, cartoon graphics of her, and yeah, things happening. It looks like a really good staging, to be honest. The backing dancers, sorry. I guess I'm not sure whether they're singing as well. I don't think so. The backing dancers have the skeleton outfits on, and also the rabbit masks, I would call them. So kind of similar to the national final performance, but just on a bigger level and more streamlined and just better. The hair comes out later on from these dots that she had before. And in the background, you can kind of see the cartoon graphics that are more visible in the video. So I am really impressed by this, positively impressed, and I think that this could actually qualify. Yeah, this looks really good. It sounded a bit strained at times, but that's also kind of her style of singing, I think. And I think this will find an audience, so well done, Megara, bien hecho. And San Marino, by the way, they have some of the Spanish lyrics in English in the background, which is also a good idea. And just the outfit as well, with what she has on her back, and it looks a bit more expensive than it did in the national final. So well done for that. And also the pyro, the background, you can see the clock, the pink and the black, it all works quite well together. So I'm repeating myself, well done. Then we have Nutsa with Firefighter. She's wearing an gold orange shiny outfit, looks like a gladiator a little bit. She also has the gladiator sandals, which are quite cool, a cool look, to be honest. She's another female pop singer supported by well-built backing dancers, which is not something to criticize, but we've already seen that with Austria, with Cyprus, with Malta. So people might just begin to be a bit like, oh, we've seen this before. However, I have to say with this one, they have a bit of a more elaborate staging. She's on a platform first, then later on she is joined by the backing dancers, and there is just lots of fire. So this really has a visual identity that people will recognize and remember as well. It fits the lyrics of the song. So yeah, you can see lots of fire there, real and also in the background. So, and this is a great photo actually with the many hands, a bit like Mata Hari, it seems like. This will be memorable. She sounds very, very good, as she has at the pre-parties as well. So this was a very good first rehearsal, I have to say. Then we have Mustii before the party's over. This kind of looks a lot like the music video and the performance at the Voice of Belgium. You can see that the microphone stands are back, which I liked in the music video, but now I've seen it so many times that I'm a bit tired of it, but most people will see it for the first time, so that will be fine, I think. I do worry a little bit because I didn't really like the Voice of Belgium performance because a lot of the facial expressions and everything else was a bit overdone for me. He's wearing a white, flowy suit, would say. Like the pants look more like a pajama, actually. But he's moving around a lot. And the voice in the video, when he does the sound check and he sings the word game, it sounds very strained and I was worried. But then when you see the performance in the video, it sounds on point, full of emotion, full of passion. So I think he's fine in that department. However, you have to be visually memorable because this is a televote only semifinal, of course. And I'm a bit worried for Belgium. I think they will qualify, but yeah, we shall see. This one I'm not too worried about, to be honest. I'm very happy that the suits are back. I'm talking about 5 minuust and Puluup, of course. We have the traditional instruments as well. The dance is there. They have interesting color schemes as well. Gold for some part of the performance, then pink and neon green, kind of like Kerje. Last year in another part of the performance. And the rapper also starts in the audience, it seems like. In the video, you can see that better. And kudos for the cameraman, by the way. I think that's the same cameraman who does the one single camera shot for Marina Sati, so well done for that. As I said, the dance is there, so this is kind of like the national final performance, which was very good. It sounded great as well. Well done, Estonia. I'm kind of repeating myself, but a lot of these rehearsals were really good. Then we have Eden Golan, Hurricane for Israel. She's wearing a white flowy dress. We have the expressive dancing that we also saw in the music video. She also has a circle. So like the outfit is a bit similar to Belgium, and the staging with this circle wheel thing is a bit similar to Latvia. And the circle is used by the dancers as well to climb on it. I don't think it moves as far as I could see, but there are lights on it as well. Yeah, lots of expressive dancing, as you can see. We have the moon in the background, which features in the lyrics. Later on in the song, there's also a bit of a hurricane graphic in the background. Overall, a good staging for this song. I would have expected something a bit more intimate maybe for a ballad like this, but still pretty good. And the best part about this is her voice. She sounds very, very good, like the studio version. So we shall see what happens. As I've said in most of my other videos, this is very hard to predict. I really don't know what is going to happen. It could qualify or not. I do think at this point that it will qualify, but we shall see what happens. Then we have Gorte for Norway with Ulveham. You see her here. The outfit is a bit like in the national final, but upgraded in a way. I love the medieval hair, if that makes sense. This kind of reminds me of these Viking shows, and that's good. I think people want to see something that's a bit something they expect with this kind of music, I think. Lots of drama. You can already see that just from this photo, the way she looks at you. The contortion is there, the leaning back, the bending back. The vocals are very impressive. The energy is just incredible by the musicians as well, not just her, the lead singer, but the musicians as well. The lighting look at this, amazing, amazing, amazing. I hope this is a long shot and we actually see that in the TV feed. And the throwing the guitar, which is of course a very incredible moment and impressive moment, is also part of the performance. So well done, Norway. Then we had Joost Klein for the Netherlands, Euro Papa. In this image, you just see his whole spirit, which I love, like a bit of silliness, a bit of seriousness as well. We didn't see that last part where the song gets slow and where it's becoming emotional. And I think that is a very important part. So I'm looking forward to seeing that soon. In the TikTok video, it seems like they are holding something back from us, which might be this emotional part, but maybe also some other parts of the performance, because the video is a bit shorter than for the other artists, and there isn't that much happening. There is a lot of dancing, good performance. He sounds pretty good as well. And you see some of the background graphics, but overall it's not showing us that much, to be honest. None of them are, to be honest, but here it seems like they are holding back more. In the photos, there is a bit more visible. You see currywurst, which of course I like a lot. And in the video, you also see a Brandenburg Gate. So he has a lot of European scenery. There's a checkers board in the European colors, Euro and Europe imagery basically features a lot in this. Of course, he's wearing this almost iconic outfit now with the big shoulder pads, which seems to be a trend this year. I don't know what's happening, but a lot of artists have these very big shoulders for some reason. These are his friends who are famous TikTokers at the instruments. And then this one, not sure what this means, whether this is some kind of cultural reference that the Dutch people get. If you do, please let us know in the comments, Dutch people. But yeah, there's a big bird on stage, which might also be some kind of a satire of Twitter. It reminded me a bit of the Twitter bird, but do let me know what that might mean. Now, as I've said, I feel like something is being held back for this performance because it didn't feel 100% like a winning performance yet. None of them really did, to be honest. This is the last one of the semifinalists that we saw, and not one of these performances really screamed complete 100% winner to me. Some of them seem like they could win, like the Netherlands, like Croatia, like some of the others, but it is a very open year, and we still have the Big Five and Sweden coming up. Sweden, we kind of already know how it will look like. I'm kind of waiting for Italy to see whether the big winning moment might come from there, because Switzerland yesterday, yeah, it's a great staging. I think it will look great on screen, but I'm not sure whether it's a winning staging yet. So very exciting year, to be honest. That is what I'm trying to say. Lots of possibilities, lots of possible outcomes. So this will be a very interesting Eurovision season. We only have a few weeks left, but still. Anyway, do subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss any of my videos, and then I'll see you for my next one. See you then, and bye-bye.